All right, everyone. Hope everyone is well, like always. Really quick, what I want to cover in this video is I see a lot of content online, blah blah blah. Some people are even charging people money. I guess people make money online, whatever. I do not monetize my channel. I never will. This channel will always, as like my own personal diary and experiences that I've learned in my life that I share. Whether it's right or wrong, people like it, don't like it, it's fine. But what I want to cover in this video is the content and the books and crap that I see on like how to be a man. I guess nowadays it's a trend. I really don't know why. Maybe there are reasons. I guess. But I will tell you guys how I myself in my own life became a man. Okay, people have different views and ideas on what a man is. I get it. Okay, I get it. I'm not trying to say what I think or what I learned in my life is the right way. But I will share those. So what made me a man is again in my teenage years. Obviously, everyone is a young. They're still kind of learning everything. You're just too young, and then in your late 20s, mid 20s, late 20s is when you start to like really, that first heartbreak, that first girl. That didn't work out, blah blah blah. It hits you, okay. And some people have families and they get divorced, they have kids. So that's even I cannot speak for that. But what I can't, even though I did want to get married when I was 21 and have a family, it didn't work. Okay, it is what it is. It did, kind of hit me hard. Not kind of, it did hit me hard. But so what I want to cover, I think this video is going to be the first that it's going to go over 3 minutes, but it has to. So but what made me a man is, first of all, have a very strong conviction in myself. Okay, who I am, what I can do, and what I cannot do, and be very, very uncompromisingly straightforward about that. So the reason why my first time that I wanted to get married when I was 21 is because I'm not I don't like organized religion. I have very sharp disagreements with religious books and stuff. Not for the good stuff. It's just the disturbing parts. And I was very straightforward. I didn't mind that she was, but she did. Well, not really her, but her family. I guess it is what it is. It didn't work. I guess it was for a good reason, right? Because then we would have problems, especially if we had kids. Even though I wouldn't mind, even right now, if I have a spouse that wants to raise kids with faith and spirituality, I don't mind it because I will never impose my view on my kids. I'm not gonna like say no. You have to be like me. You have to like think like I do. No, because my life, my experiences shaped who I am, and theirs will shape who they are. As long as my job as a dad will be to make sure they have everything they need, they have a good set of foundation, and I'm a good example in their lives. How to take responsibility and be there, provide, and make sure they grow up in a good, safe environment, and build that foundation, and they will move on. So that's it. That's how I will see my kids. I'm not going to impose my own experiences or what I think about politics and religion on them. It's just not right. Anyways, back to the so that was the reason why it didn't work. But back to the main point is that you need to be um, nature is something really big to me. So what I mean by that is like I am a guy who thinks even though right now like with family I think as family. So that's really important to me. Also, like if I want to do something, I need to do it. So what I mean by that is like if I want to take my partner, my wife, somewhere, my kids, she cannot like that's gonna really bother me. Even in my 20s, it bothered me, but I just suppressed it. With whoever I was with, I would just suppress it and say, okay, okay. I don't want to like argue or cause a big argument and stuff. She's gonna get upset. I'm gonna say something to her and say, because I suppressed it, but I didn't like it, so that stayed, and I kind of changed into resentment towards her, which is not good. Um, So be very uncompromising about that. Make sure she knows who you really are, and be very straightforward. As long as you're accountable to yourself, you should not worry about anything else. Okay, there will be women that will like you for who you are, and there will be women that will not like you for that. So and that's fine. Do not just freaking constantly bend simply because you want her to like you, or some guy. Not I'm not saying you're like not about gays, but what I mean is that people want to like blend in, or what is the term? I guess blend in. Yeah, whatever. So they want to just like take the safe route, which is agree and kind of go against themselves, even though they don't like it, they still say yes. So don't do that, okay? Do not fucking do that shit, because it's gonna bother you later. You're gonna be like, why the hell did I do this? Why did I agree to that? I didn't want to. I just, like it's gonna bother you mentally. So don't do it. Something bothers you deeply, and you're quiet about it. It's something that you should not do. We all know this, right? If she's like arguing with you, or kind of showing signs of disrespect, or outright disrespecting you, just insulting you, that's never okay. Teasing one another, it's fine. It's all good as long as it's in a good way. But like if she's like that's like straight up putting you down or kind of insulting you, you're not a man, okay? Because she wouldn't do that if you were, or you wouldn't be with somebody like that. So people talk about high value this, high value that. It's all shit, okay? Well, you don't need any of that. Just work hard, be accountable, be responsible, stay true to your character, have a good character, stand by your word, say what you mean and do what you say. And if there's something you cannot do, just say it. Just say, hey, I'm not that type of a guy. I don't like this. I'm not gonna do it. That's it. Whatever the outcome is, be prepared. If she leaves you for that, okay, even better, because then you just kind of saved yourself from who knows what the fuck later on in life. Sorry guys, I'm just using those, dropping those f-bombs. So yeah, it's gonna suck. Yeah, I know it. It's gonna suck because you probably really liked her, but yeah, it's worth it. Okay, it's worth it because you will spare yourself and save yourself from a lot of crap that's gonna follow. Again, back to the suppression point, right? You're gonna suppress, and then eventually it's gonna turn into some really deep resentment, which is gonna bother you a lot. So that's it, guys. I know I'm going rambling here repeatedly, but that was my main point. Okay, how to like if you really what it takes to be a man. It takes so I'm gonna summarize it. It takes experience. First of all, it takes experience. It takes age. Okay, you cannot fast track these things. You cannot just become a man in your teenage or early 20s. It's just not. Even though if you think you're not, because it's gonna some of that nature is gonna mature, but you're still immature. You hit maturity, in my opinion, like 30 plus is when you really like start to know and be more self-aware. Is 30 plus. Okay, are there exceptions? I guess. I mean, I was self-aware in my 20s, but not as much as I am now. Yeah, that's it, guys. That's all. That's all. You just gotta have a character, strong foundation, strong conviction in yourself, and be very true, and then be honest about it with her. Okay, if she doesn't like you, okay, even better for you, because she didn't see you for who you are. She wanted you to be somebody she wanted you to be. But no. Okay, that's it, guys. Be safe, be well, and stay true to yourself.